My name is Derek Mullins. I'm the clinical coordinator for the EMS program here at Lane Community College. I'm going to be going over setting up your FISDAP accounts. FISDAP is a online database program that we use here at Lane. It tracks all of your skills training. It also works really well for scheduling of shifts, of lab shifts, of hospital shifts, and ambulance shifts. Um, so it's a great scheduling system. It's a good system to use to keep track of all of your skills that you're working on and practicing and getting proficient at. So you should have received an email with your activation code. So you're going to go to fisdap.net. And then once you get there, you're going to create an account. And here's where you'd put in your activation code. And once you put that information in, it's going to go through name, email, cell phone number, address, and all that stuff. And it's going to set you up into your account. Once you've gone through those steps, you're going to come to this first page, which is your My FISDAP dashboard. And on this first page, there's a messaging system here in FISDAP that we really don't use. And then these other things I really don't use either. But the one big thing is you're going to focus on your lab goals. So these are all of your skills that you're going to need to accomplish before the end of your training here in the next 3 months. And so this is going to be kind of like checking your progress. So for each category, you will have a certain number of peer checkoffs and then a certain number of instructor checkoffs. Okay, and you'll get more familiar with this as we move on. Generally here at Lane, when we do a certain skill, such as BVM ventilation, you would do 5 peer-to-peer checkoffs. So 5 checkoffs with a fellow student, making sure that you're getting better and more proficient at that skill. And then you would come to an instructor and you'd have one instructor check you off. And then you'd go back and you'd have 2 more peer checkoffs. And then you'd come back for a final instructor checkoffs for a total of 7 peer-to-peer and 2 instructor checkoffs. So scheduling. You're going to come to the calendar here, and FISDAP as a default does like an overview look of the calendar. I kind of hate this. I like to have details of what shifts I'm actually looking at. All the lab shifts are going to be in yellow. All of the hospital shifts will be in green. You'll see those later on in the program. And then also all of your field or ambulance rotations are going to be in blue. So I have a shift here, a sample shift that I've created for today. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for that shift. And this is going to be how you guys are going to be signing up on Fridays for your either if you're in the first lab, you'd sign up for this one. If you're in the second lab, you'd sign up for this one. So if you click on that lab, you'd hit sign up and confirm it. And you'll see it disappear from the calendar. So I need to start working in this lab. So I'm going to go to skills and patient care underneath the shift tab. And there is the lab that I signed up for. Once you open this, you're going to see again your lab goals widget here. And then here is where your lab practice items are. Okay, so I'm going to pick BVM ventilation as a lab practice item. And then also, if you have one tablet, you can share that with or one laptop or one tablet. You can create a partner. So one of your classmates, they can put in their username and password, and then let me just do this. I have another demo account that I can kind of show you what that looks like. So I have this is my initial sign up and this is my partner I'm working with. So if my partner is going to work on a skill, then I can go ahead and choose that skill and check them off in on the same device, if that makes sense. So back to me, I'm going to go ahead and do a practice item on bag valve BVM ventilation. I need to change the evaluator to who I'm working with. And this can be a little bit overwhelming. The best way to find your classmate is to go by student group. I have created a student group for your class, but there's nobody in there yet because you guys have not signed up for FISDAP, but they will be in 2020 Lane Spring EMT. And then once they're in there, then you can find your classmate that you're working with or whoever's checking you off. If it is an instructor, then you would just choose instructor, and then all of the instructors are currently in there. Okay, so let's say I've chosen who is signing me off. I've handed them my laptop, my tablet, and then they're gonna verify that I'm doing the skills correctly. And so they would go through and check off that I'm doing everything correctly. And then this will all make more sense the more often as you start to do this. Um, for every skill, there is critical criteria. So if I did one of these things, I had a failure to take or verbalize proper personal protective equipment, then I would click this and it would be an automatic failure, and that would show up, hey, I did everything right, but I didn't do that right, obviously. So anyways, once you've done that, I submit and close, and I have completed that 1 of 5 peer-to-peer checkoffs for BVM. Okay, I think that's about it for now. Um, in these tabs, you may have Learning Center. We really don't use anything in that tab. Reports, probably not going to use very much. The two big things that you're going to be mostly focusing on is signing up for shifts, and then also working with your lab practice item stuff here. So again, my name is Derek Mullins. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to show you or talk to you about FISDAP or show you what you're going to be doing in the coming months. Thank you.